A recap of The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, August 28, teased that Nick Newman would meet Victor Newman at the Society. Victor will share that Adam Newman flew in a bad condition, but Nick will feel pretty sure that Adam will get through this. At the Kansas farm, Adam would tell Sharon that he needed to stay there until he knew everything, but Sharon insisted they leave now. Adam will say that he remembers feeling extremely angry when he was a boy, and that he wanted AJ to die. Sharon will tell Adam not to judge himself, as he is just an 11-year-old boy. Sharon would let Adam rest, and Adam would still be tortured by his memory. Sharon will vow to stay with Adam and support him. Adam thanked Sharon and walked out of the room, just as Chelsea Lawson entered and faced Sharon. Chelsea would say everything was going as Sharon had planned, and she would defame Sharon for not telling her that Adam was in Kansas. Sharon will try to explain to herself, but Chelsea will say that Sharon can't seem to let go of Adam. Sharon would say that right now, they need to focus on Adam. Chelsea would scoff, and Adam would step in. Chelsea would walk over to Adam, tell him they should go home, and she would turn to Sharon and say, "You've done enough." At the New Hope Clinic, Nate Hastings will find herself irritable when Elena Dawson asks him about his recent appointment with Amanda Sinclair. Nate will be more irritated when she knows Amanda and Elena are talking about her. Nate will note that he and Amanda are dating by chance, and one day he wants something as good as what Elena and Devin Hamilton have. Then, Elena will call Devin to say she is thinking about him. Nick will criticize Victor for keeping Adam's AJ Montalvo murder a secret for years, saying he made things worse. Nick would faint when he heard that Victor gave Sharon Newman a Newman jet to Kansas. Nick would argue that there are a lot of therapists out there, and Adam was just using Sharon's big heart. Nick would think Connor Newman was the person they should be worried about, not Adam. Victor will continue to defend his actions, and Nick will leave in disgust. At Grand Phoenix, Billy Abbott and Victoria Newman will meet, and Victoria will provide Billy with some information that is guaranteed to draw a lot of attention on the Chancellor Communications news site. Victoria will tell Billy the story of Adam killing AJ Montalvo, how Victor conceals his crime, and how Adam got the CEO position by blackmailing Victor with the story. Victoria would say that Alyssa Montalvo wrote the original story, but Adam killed it. Victoria will believe that Billy will be discreet, but Billy will note that eventually Victor will know that Victoria spilled the story. "I can live with that," Victoria would say. Victoria will say that the former defender is wanting Victor to take care of what she's doing at Newman Enterprises, and spreading this story is how she handled the competition. At Chancellor Communications, Lily Winters will sit Amanda and talk about Billy. Lily will fish for details of Billy and Amanda's previous friendship, and Amanda will oppose the third degree. Amanda will say that it doesn't matter when she's working with Billy. In the near future, Billy will come and tell Amanda and Lily about the Adam, Victor story. Lily would care, but she would worry about Victor suing them into oblivion. Billy wants to follow the story, but Lily will continue to falter. Amanda will say that if they run it, they need proof. Billy vowed to find evidence, but Lily would still be skeptical of the whole thing, assuming it was just a Victorian fairy tale. Billy invited Amanda to drink water to celebrate, but Amanda rejected him, saying that her salary was just enough for her skills. Amanda would go, and Lily would come back and argue with Billy a bit about the story. Billy will swear to get the evidence they need to run the story. Back at Grand Phoenix, Amanda and Nate will have a date for a drink, each of whom will rest after the busy days. Without specifics, Amanda will tell Nate that Billy wants to take a huge risk at work and that he is a very high risk taker. Nate would think Amanda and Billy seem to need each other and they were a team. Just like him and Elena are a team. Sharon told Chelsea she didn't know where Adam went. Chelsea accused Sharon of causing Adam to fall into a state of fear. Ray told Chelsea not to point to someone trying to help Adam. Ray reminded Chelsea that Adam had sought Sharon's help. Chelsea apologized and admitted she was overwhelmed. Chelsea believed that Adam might have gone to Vegas. She asked Sharon what she should say to Connor. Sharon suggested that Chelsea stop telling him temporarily. Sharon told Chelsea to go home because Adam might be on their way there when they talked. Sharon says that Adam probably needs some time alone. Ray told Chelsea that Adam is a grown man and can take care of himself. Chelsea asked Sharon to call her if Sharon heard from Adam. Sharon says she will. After Chelsea left, Ray saw Sharon's expression, and he said he hoped she wouldn't go to Vegas after Adam. Sharon says no, but she's going to Kansas after Adam. She calls Victor and asks him to give her a jet right away because she needs to go on a Kansas rescue mission. Ray asks Sharon why she thinks Adam came to Kansas and why she didn't tell Chelsea that is where Adam could be. Sharon said that during her meeting with Adam, she asked Adam to remember things about the farm, his smell and his surroundings. She believes he went to Kansas because he may be remembering something. She said she didn't tell Chelsea where Adam could be because the last person Adam needed to meet was Chelsea. Adam needs expert help, not a crazy spouse around him. Ray says he wants Sharon home as soon as Adam can fly. Ray suggests making an omelet for Sharon. Sharon claims she likes to be waited. Ray smiled and told her not to get used to it because he would only wait for her until she managed to make it herself. Chelsea arrived, and she panicked. She told Sharon that Adam did not return home the night before and his bag and some of his clothes were lost. Chelsea feared that Adam might have left for the good. Ray told Sharon she won't go anywhere until someone agrees. Soon after, Sharon's doctor told her everything. Ray wanted her to keep in touch with him because he was worried that Sharon seemed to have a misplaced obligation with Adam. Ray reminded Sharon that the last time she helped Adam, she and Ray broke up. Sharon assured Ray that wouldn't happen again, but she couldn't leave Adam at the time. She said that Adam was just an 11-year-old boy at the time of his injury, and that he was trying to accept what he did. Ray suddenly said he wanted to go with her. Surprised, Sharon agreed. She told him to pack for two. After Chelsea left Sharon's, she went directly to see Victor. She tells Victor that Adam is missing, and that they must find him before he runs out of time. Victor says that Adam's memory began to return, and he went to Sharon for help. Chelsea complained that Sharon didn't tell her what was going on. Victor reminded Chelsea that Sharon, as a professional therapist, must keep all information confidential. Chelsea announced she needed to know where Adam was. She had to find him to tell him she loved him. She claims that she and Victor flew to Vegas to find Adam. Chelsea said that with Victor's connections, they would be able to find Adam very quickly. Victor told Chelsea that Adam was not in Vegas. He said Sharon was on a jet and flew to Kansas. Chelsea was excited because Sharon didn't tell her where Adam was. Chelsea asked Victor to contact the pilot and asked him to return to the city of Genoa. She said she should be the one coming to Kansas, not Sharon. Chelsea accused Sharon of trying to keep her away from Adam, but Victor assured her that wasn't the case. Chelsea told Victor that Sharon already knew where Adam was. She had seen how crazy Chelsea was, but Sharon decided not to tell Chelsea where she thought Adam could be. Victor said Sharon already knew that neither he nor Chelsea could help Adam. Adam needs expert help because demons run around his head. He asked who knew better than Sharon what Adam was going through. She was the best person to help him deal with the impending storm in Adam's mind, and he needed an expert to help him deal with whatever happened next. Chelsea said she wanted to be there because she needed to tell Adam that she loved him and would always be with him and that he would always be the father Connor loves. Chelsea says she and Victor know Adam better than anyone and that Adam needs them for comfort and understanding, but Victor reiterates that Adam needs professional help for the coming storm. Victor told Chelsea he understood what she felt, but there was nothing they could do for Adam as he was about to recall the night he killed AJ Montalvo. He said that Adam had suppressed that memory for years, and he was about to remember everything. He asked if Chelsea realized what Adam was about to face. Victor said Adam would be flooded with all those memories. Chelsea asked Victor when to start using which approach. Victor said as soon as he realized that Adam needed expert help. Chelsea said she refused to lose Adam again, not for anyone or anything. Adam went to his ranch in Kansas and looked around. He looked at the dining table and started looking for something. He stopped when he found the tablecloth that fateful night. He took it out of his drawer, placed the folded tablecloth on the table, sat down and stared at it. Suddenly, he remembers hearing AJ threaten Hope, telling her to pay if not. I remember Hope scolded AJ to go out. Overwhelmed, Adam turned around and wondered what he had done. Suddenly, Sharon was there, and she called him. Adam turned and asked Sharon what he did. Follow the association to pick up Lola for their date. When she entered the dining room, Theo said she looked unbelievable. He told her she wanted their date. Lola asked a small clue. According to the story, it was something close and dear to her heart. At Crimson Lights, Kyle and Summer discussed the Newman acquisition, and Kyle told Summer she did a great job. He thought it was odd that Victoria had sold off some of the Newman businesses, and that made him wonder what was going on. Summer is ready to go. She told Kyle she had a plan and that he was brought in. She took his hand, and they left. Soon after, Theo and Lola arrived at the Crimson Lights, complaining that they had been stuffed. Lola said this was her first time riding a food cart as a customer. She said she might have been there all night with a variety of food on offer. Y&R's 5th episode will be great, so stay tuned for CBS drama series. We have all of your soap and add-ons news here on the Y&R channel, so stay tuned with us so you don't miss out on any future Y&R updates.